Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner, and boy, oh boy, we've got a lot to talk about this week. Fucking hell. First of all, how are you doing?
Uh, how are you doing, Josh?
Well, I feel like I have no relationship with the coach, and I've been thrown under the bus. So that
Mm,
that's
I, d-
ex-
I don't know why it's me, but if it was somebody else, the club would root for them. I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand. And what a great segue into our first topic.
Mm.
Um, Liverpool Football Club. We've been laughing, we've been pointing, we've been, laughing at Van Dijk and Kanate. But we actually haven't talked a lot about Mo Salah.
Mm.
And after a draw with Sunderland at home and a draw against Leeds at Ellen Road, arguably should have won the second one. Salah's come out in the mixed zone after the game, after being benched for a third time in a row, but he didn't come off the bench in this game. And he's basically aired out some dirty laundry, I think is the right way
Mm.
of putting it.
Yeah.
He's we'll get into exactly what he said, but initial thoughts. What do you think about him actually speaking out?
Obviously, you've probably all seen the clips by now. I think the one thing I took away from that is that you can really tell when a player has been in a struggling team before and a player who's never been in a team that's truly struggled. Because my lord, the petulance is the word I would
Mmm.
use. The
Mmm.
narcissism. It's not all
Mmm.
about you, Mo Salah. I
It's not.
promise you, it's not all
It's
about
not.
you.
It's really not.
Nobody is bigger than the football club. And listen, I'd love to shit on Slot all day long, but you cannot come out and throw your manager under the bus and say you're leaving or you might be leaving and give basically the club this ultimatum like fire Slot or I'm leaving in January. That is not on. And you basically are saying that you are bigger than the club. You don't need to fight for your position.
Mm.
Which, let's be honest, you've been fucking shit this season
Yeah.
compared to your usual
Yeah. It's
standards.
true.
Like it's not really comparable. Like last year, you dragged them through to win a title. This year, you've been pretty poor. And I think they mentioned that Salah was given less defensive, like he was given less defensive responsibilities
Yeah.
last season, and just he could just stay higher up the pitch, ready for that counter attack.
Yeah.
But this season, Liverpool can't defend. So I'm not surprised that Slot is changing things, trying to save his job, really. Let's be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
because we've seen managers come and go really quickly now in the Premier League. It's very volatile as a manager. You can be sacked after a couple of bad results, and clearly Slot thinks he's under the firing range. But Salah coming out like that is it's arrogance and petulant, in my opinion. Like you are not bigger than the club, and you need
Nah.
to know your place a little
Yeah.
bit because going out to the media, you've just thrown your team and the manager completely under the bus, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. I think he's created a divide now, and I've seen a lot of fans already, E-Reds really, going Slot out now, getting doubling down on the point because Salah's come out against it, and it reminds me so much of that Ronaldo interview with Piers Morgan 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a player who's failing to accept that his talents, his skill, his physicality is leaving him because he's getting
hmm
old. He can't do what he used to do. Now, the reason why he didn't need to defend in the past is because he made up for it with goals and assists. Yes, you wouldn't see him for 89 minutes, but for 1 minute, he would score one or two goals. He would get the
yeah.
game winning play. Like, that's what he did for Liverpool for like 6, 7, arguably 8 years, which fair enough. I have to applaud him for that. He is, in my opinion, Liverpool's greatest ever player. But for him to say in the same interview that what is it that he knows that he's not up to the usual standard, but he feels like he should start anyway.
Yeah, it's
What?
like he doesn't. He said, "I don't have to fight for my place.
Yeah,
I've
that's
already.
it.
I'm not bigger than a club, but I don't have to fight for my place. I've already earned it." It
Yeah,
contradicts itself. It
yeah,
completely contradicts itself. So, what is it? Do you not have to fight for your place, or are you not bigger than the club, or not bigger than any other player? Which is it? Because The performances aren't showing it, bro.
No.
Like, Isak, 125 million, not starting. Do you want to know why? Because he's not scoring goals, and he's
Yeah.
shit. That's why Ekitike started and scored 2. You
Yeah.
know, if we're not seeing goals and you're not doing your literal only job on the field, you don't really need to even defend too much,
Yeah.
Salah. You just need to score, and you're not even doing that. Of course, you're going to get substituted. Like, that wouldn't fly anywhere else at any other club. If you came to Newcastle, did that, you'd be on the bench.
It's
Well,
true.
Eddie Howe would probably pick Jacob Murphy over him anyways. Let's be honest.
Well, Arne Slot would pick Jacob Murphy over Mohamed Salah.
Apparently.
Coming out. We've been laughing about it, saying, "Oh, you bought the iPhone without the charger." But he's
Yeah.
genuinely just come out and said, "We don't have a player in the profile of Jacob Murphy in the squad." Where does Jacob Murphy play? Oh, the same position as Mo Salah.
Yeah.
That I don't know the truth, but I think obviously that comment. If you're Mo Salah hearing that, you've probably broken something in your house.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
You've got to be raging.
Surely, I mean, respect to Jacob Murphy, very hardworking player, but I don't think there is a relationship there. So I believe Salah on that. We'll delve into some of the quotes. He said a lot of shit. I'm not even going to be able to cover all of it.
I'm ready for this.
It's very clear that someone wants me to get all the blame. The club promised in the summer a lot of promises for me, and so far I'm on the bench for 3 games. All I can say is keep the promises.
What promises? What promises? Surely, tell us what the promises were.
Wallah, you
I
play.
don't understand.
Honestly, this guy is chatting, right? We will see what happens when asked about his future. In my head, I will enjoy the game even when I don't play. Clearly not. We will see what will happen. It's at Anfield. Say goodbye to the fans. Go to AFCON. So he's talking about his last game in the next week. Because I don't know what will happen when I'm there anyway. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're hinting at the fact that I can't remember who Liverpool play next, but that's going to be your last game at the club.
I think it's Brighton. I
Yeah,
think it's the Brighton game.
I think so.
And he said he told his parents to come because he doesn't know where he will be after AFCON. You are quite literally throwing that to FSG. Is that who they are? The owners of Liverpool? FSG?
Yep, FSG.
You're throwing it to them saying, listen, it's me or Slot. And it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be Slot versus Salah. Because really, if you're saying, Slot out or Salah out, you're quite literally part of the problem, my friend. It should be all about Liverpool Football Club. Yet we are seeing a divide now. People want the manager out or people want Salah dropped. To be honest, the divide is getting bigger and bigger. I'm seeing more Slots out now that this has come out.
Yes. I mean, the results itself already were enough. But if your greatest ever player is saying that he doesn't get on with the manager, doesn't agree with what's going on at the club, he thinks he's being thrown under the bus. Literally what he said, it's you throw Mo under the bus because he is a problem in the team now. That's what he thinks.
Wow. Like, imagine doing this after 3 games of not starting. Like, it couldn't be more petulant. Like, some players will go half a season without playing well and then get benched. Like, to me, it feels like Mo Salah just has this arrogance in his head that he, has dragged Liverpool there before and he'll do it again. But you're not doing it again right now. Liverpool are currently in the lowest position they've been in the last 10, 15 years.
That's true.
And it's down to a lot of things, but also Salah not scoring his chances and not creating enough chances for his fellow teammates like Ekitike, Gakpo and Isak. Not that Isak would have scored any of them anyways, but let's be honest. Mo Salah is quite literally part of the problem. And he seems to think that he is not. Which, to me, shows that he thinks he is better than everybody else at the club. He has this superiority complex. And if you think, as a fan, Salah's right, he's done this for us before, he shouldn't be on the bench. What have you ever watched football before? Do you think players run the club? That's not how it works. A manager's job is to make these decisions. And Slot just won you a title. And you're now gonna throw Slot under the bus. Listen, he's had a bad season so far. Yeah, we understand that. But was he ever gonna win the title again 2 leagues in a row? Was that gonna happen?
We did say it. This is the thing. Everyone thought they were gonna go and pick up where they left off. obviously, with all the evidence we've seen, we should have seen it coming maybe because you got an aging Van Dijk. Salah already looked past his best at the end of last season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Konate is the surprising one for me, I will say. I didn't expect him to become a bozo overnight. But I mean, look, next quotes, more quotes. It's not acceptable for me. I don't know why this is happening to me. I don't get it. I've done so much for the club. I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I've earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone. Yeah, so I think he's got bipolar disorder there.
Yeah. I don't really understand.
He's saying a lot. And he also, he made sure to get a little dig in there when he said, tomorrow Carragher's going to go for me again. And again, that's fine. Ooh, boo, victim card, please. Declined on the card machine. He mentioned, I've been at this club scoring more than anyone in this generation since I came to the Premier League. I don't think anyone has scored more and made more assists than me in the whole Premier League. If I'm somewhere else, everybody would go to the media and defend the players. I'm the only one in this situation.
Okay.
And the example he gave. Yep. Can I give an example? It's silly, but I'm sorry. You're not sorry. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. Everyone in the media was like, oh, Harry will score for sure. When it comes to Mo, everyone is like, he needs to be on the bench. I am sorry, Harry. Are you sorry?
Why is he speaking about himself in the third person?
I don't know.
That's so weird. That is narcissism in itself. Thinking that you are above just saying me, I.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is really odd that he's talking like that. And I don't know why he's felt the need to do this after a game, because it's not like it was a planned interview like the Ronaldo one. He literally got stopped by a reporter in the tunnel, bearing in mind he barely does press interviews as it is. And he's just unloaded about the manager, the club, how he feels. In the Premier League, in football, it's not normal. I get in the NBA, whatever, players do this every week, but at a player of Mo Salah's level, to throw everything under the bus when it comes to the club that you've been representing for best part of a decade, I don't agree with it. No player's bigger than the club.
Way.
Never. I don't think so. And I think Liverpool fans have been too hasty when it comes to slot out, because what do you think is going to happen? I've seen get Gerrard in. What the fuck has Steven Gerrard done in his career? What has he actually done? He's in the middle of the Saudi Pro League. He got sacked from Aston Villa. What do you actually want here? I don't think there's a solution.
No, I don't. And also the manager pool for replacing Slot, who, by the way, won his first Premier League trophy in his first season at Liverpool.
Yeah.
If you think that a manager is going to come in and then win you the league after taking over a Slot, or win you the league next year, you're dreaming. You just don't understand how football managers are. That Slot win. Listen, he got them over the line. He did exactly what he needed to do to win the league. Fair enough. That's not going to happen again. You're not going to have a manager come in for Liverpool, especially this year, and just take you on to then have another title charge, in my opinion. And the manager pool is just not that big right now. Who would you bring in over Slot? Or maybe Iriola? Is he gonna come over? Probably not. And then you start shopping around and you're like, oh, Mourinho, he's having a shocking time in fucking wherever he is, Fenerbahce or
no, he's in Portugal now. He's
oh man,
Benfica,
you don't even know because he keeps moving around. The top managers, they're just not about. They're just not about right now. What do you want, Pochettino for the fucking MLS or wherever he is?
Yeah,
it's not gonna work, man. You got to see it out for I don't think you sack Slot. I think sacking Slot literally does nothing. I think you've got aging defenders. You've got Konate, who's having the worst season of his life. Van Dijk, who is arguably looking the worst he's ever been.
Yeah.
I mean, he's aging as well. You've got two fullbacks in Kirkes and Frimpong, who listen, they're not fullbacks. They are wingbacks, and they're playing in a 4. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you're playing Bradley, and you're playing Robertson. Robertson was good about 3 years ago.
This is true.
And then you've got Szoboszlai who's probably been their player of the season, would you say?
Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
Yeah.
You got Szoboszlai, you have to play him because he's been the best player of the season. You got Wirtz, not hit the ground running, been shocking. Isak, lol. You've got Gakpo, shit. You've got Salah, go back to Egypt, it's back to carpets for you. What do we do? because it's not just one area of the team that's bad. It's not like you're just not getting goals or you're just bad at defending. Like, I watch Liverpool and I think, I don't know where the next goal's coming from,
Yeah,
and they look shambolic at the back.
yeah,
So the manager has a big job on his hands, but you don't sack him before December after he just won you, or sorry, before the end of December, after he just won you a Premier League title. You
yeah.
just don't do that.
This is true.
That's Manchester United behaviour, I would say.
It was. It's not
Yeah.
anymore because yeah.
Well, you haven't won a Premier League in a minute.
Yeah,
So,
to be
I
fair,
guess we wouldn't know.
this has been compared to the David Moyes situation, but obviously Moyes didn't win the league, so it's not completely accurate. But it's one of those where I don't see Liverpool improving. Like, where does the improvement come from? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, Salah's clearly now put his future in jeopardy. He's also tanked any remaining value that he has. He's on the wrong side of 30. He scored 4 goals in the league this season, which on paper looks fine, but his overall play, rubbish. He doesn't provide anything in build-ups. Like you said, he doesn't defend. Where does he go? Saudi? I mean, and I used to say, oh, Salah could go for 100, 150 mil. No chance anymore,
Not
amigo.
anymore. Not anymore, brother.
No chance. I think that's an opening for him. Maybe he knows something that we don't. He doesn't see his future in the Premier League getting any better. He's going to Saudi in January after AFCON. He's hinting at it a lot. It is very dramatic. I'm not a fan of it. I didn't like it when Ronaldo did it. I came on here and I shat on him for that. And I'll come on here and I'll say Salah's done the wrong thing. I think
Got to keep the same energy,
You
even
gotta
if it's Liverpool.
It has to be done. I mean, any player coming out and speaking out against the club in their arguably their toughest period in the last 10, even 20 years, that's when you need your leaders to step up. So what he's done there is just prove Carragher right.
Yeah, and he's also he's called out Carragher for rightly. Listen, I'm not a Carragher defender, but rightly criticising Mo Salah for being poor this year for his usual standards.
Yeah,
because he's getting old, but other things as well. He's just not been the same as he was last year.
Yeah,
you've now given him a chance to respond, and he's had now a day to think about what he's going to say, and he's just going to come out on Sky Sports or wherever he is, or CBS or whatever he is, and just be like, listen, Mo Salah's a magical player, probably the best Liverpool player in the world. I've got nothing bad to say about him. I just think there's problems going on behind that they need to figure out. And he's just going to play the nice guy. You've already lost the. You already look like the villain before an argument between you and Carragher or a debate's even started. So I think he's shot himself in the foot and shot his team in the foot. That's kind of how it feels. And he's given this ultimatum that there isn't really a going back from, because one has to go now. They can't continue for the rest of the year. It's just not going to happen. Like, Salah will go or Slot will go. And which one is it going to be?
Time will tell. Time will
tell. Oh, we will talk about it.
Oh, we will. We will be there. It's going to be a very interesting next few weeks for Liverpool. I think what the board do now could arguably set them up for the next 10 years. As a fan, I mean, obviously of United, but of a club that fucked it up after Fergie left, a legendary manager, we've just been fucking it up. Now, I can't judge how Amorim's doing. We will talk about it later. But you have to make the right decision here. Do you want to give power to the player, set a precedent, and now players that join know that they can bully you around when they feel upset? Mm-hmm. Do you back the underperforming manager in the scenario where he might actually not get you Europe and cost you revenue? This is massive. Now, I want to see what FSG do. You've got, like you said, you've got all those players that look washed. You've got Van Dijk, Konate, who no one wants anymore. Alisson isn't as big of a shot stopper as he used to be. All those hamstring injuries have caught up to him. I'm interested to see how it goes. I really am. But I will say I'm loving every second of this. If this is how you guys felt when Ronaldo did that interview, I understand. I understand it now. It's been 3 years.
The Liverpool fan base needed humbling. I think we can agree that after this summer, talking about, we're going to walk the league. We've signed the best striker in the world. We've signed the best cam in the world. We're going to walk the league. It doesn't work like that, brother. Have you learned nothing from Real Madrid, the Galacticos? It doesn't work anymore.
Real Madrid, Man United. If only there were people that could have told you about this. I could have told you this in the summer.
You should have subscribed to the Touchliner.
You should have. You should have. Well done, FSG. Well done. Stick to MLB, mate. Stick to hitting a ball with a wooden bat. Yeah, because that's what you know.